I'm Jill. Welcome back to my channel, Living to Do His Will. And today I'm going to share a pretty real and raw video with you, a story with you, I should say. And it's not in my guide that's coming up. I haven't really given you all the details in my videos previously. I've just alluded to and shared with you how sick I was. And the last 24 hours have been really challenging in this detox process. And it's why I created the video warning, don't do a detox until you watch this. And I'm not even sure I did a really good job on that video. So I'm hoping today really stops you and causes you to understand the kind of journey that it is for anybody who has walked what I have and the amount of people that I have talked to and helped. You can see I'm like tired and bags under my eyes because I didn't really do much sleeping last night because of the detox journey. My journey starts back when I was a kid, and I've never had normal digestive tract. I would either be completely constipated or have diarrhea, loose stools so badly that I would know exactly where every bathroom was. I needed to know where the bathroom was because I dealt with like different levels of anxiety, but later I realized it really wasn't anxiety. It was just that my body was always in fight or flight mode because my adrenals were shot from a stressful childhood, a stressful teenage years, stressful 20s, going through a divorce when I was younger in my 20s, and just the start of everything, and then going through our adoption journey and everything else that I've gone through has really affected my health, the amount of stress that we have walked through and everything. When I was in my early 30s, I was really sick before I got pregnant with our now daughter, who's 19. I dealt with all kinds of digestive issues, and I was always in pain. And I think I'm sad today. I think that the tears are just so on my tips of my eyes to fall out all morning long, is because I realized how much, number one, how good God is that He's brought me to this point, and number two, that people don't see, right? They just see her smiling. They see the videos. They see this outgoing person. You guys watch my story. You've seen me heal myself twice, but you don't know all the work that I've had to go to get here. When I say that I've done years of research, I mean I've done research. When I say I've done all the things, I've done all the things. I was in infrared saunas when they first came out. I was doing colon hydrotherapy 17 years ago when it just became a thing. I was doing juicing. I was doing green juicing. I did it all. And I did everything thinking that I was doing the right thing for myself. And it's like a silent journey when you're in pain all the time and you don't talk about it to anybody because you don't want anybody to know. Because who wants to hear somebody being complaining? And I don't want to focus on the negative. And right now, I don't want to do that either. I want you to be hopeful, and I want you to know that my story is going to hopefully be your hope. That's why I'm here sharing. That's why I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable, to come to you and say that it's okay wherever you are in your journey. And it's okay if you have to take a step back to go another step forward. And it's not about a race. And, you know, weight gain and weight loss, and I've helped so many women. I've heard so many stories. I've literally talked to thousands upon women in the last almost 15 years. And it's also similar, you know, the pain, and then the dealing, hearing women say that they don't like themselves and how hard they are on themselves. And it's just so deep. It runs so deep because of the way that our society is and the image that we're supposed to have. And because I know that God created us to heal, and because I know that you can heal because I've done it and God has done it in me, it gives me hope to push forward, because this time was really hard. When I got sick with food poisoning July 4th, everything changed for me. I was in excruciating pain, tearing 2 stomach muscles, and everything was really, really challenging. But then my diaphragm was affected, and I wasn't able to take a really deep breath because it separated because of how violently I was sick. And so many different things happened from that moment. And I gained like over 20 pounds in like 8 weeks. which if you've seen my pictures and you follow me on Instagram, Living to Do His Will, you know I'm not a big person. And 20 pounds on me was an extreme amount, and I didn't feel good about myself, and I had a really hard time. And at the same time, I was walking through this incredibly deep journey with God and wanting to be His vessel on a whole new level. And I wanted to be modest because I wanted to be so countercultural. I didn't want to be like the women I'm seeing on social media, and I didn't want to be like Christian influencers, and I didn't want any of that, and I didn't want to give off that impression to anybody, because my body is a holy vessel, and it's God's, and it's for my husband. It's not for all of you, and that's why I've taken down my rebounding videos. Because next time when I do them, I'm going to have on a big shirt or a big sweatshirt and sweatpants and not tight pants. I don't even own any jeans anymore. I don't have pants anymore. I have skirts and dresses. And so at that time that this all happened, I'm getting off track and I'm sorry, but at that time when this all happened, I changed everything. I changed the way that I dressed because I needed to be able to be nice to myself and not harm myself, because I'm the one who's helped thousands of people get healthy. And here I am, gained all this weight again, and I'm eating barely anything. And my husband was at the time was saying that you're eating more carbs, and it's probably just the carbs. You need to stop with the carbs, because he's so strict carnivore and it works for him. And I was like, it's not working for me. It's not the carbs. I'm not even eating bad carbs. He's like, but you have ice cream, you know, a couple nights a week. And I'm like, I haven't even had ice cream. So it wasn't the foods that I was eating. It wasn't that I allowed certain things back into my life. It wasn't that I was doing anything wrong. It was just that my body finally said, I've had enough, and I need you to dig a little bit deeper, because it's not just hormones, because we're all told that over 50, it's your hormones, and you should expect to go through these weight fluctuations, and you should expect to not feel good because you're getting older. But I don't take that. I don't take the norms and just to brush people off. And that's why so many women end up really struggling from 40 and on. And I want you, the women that are out there, and you, the men that are out there that are over 40, to hear what I'm saying. Don't brush aside those silent feelings in your body. Don't brush aside the pain that you have in your body. Don't brush aside what you're dealing with, and don't ignore it. And when you go to do a detox, when you go to cleanse yourself, because I can't stress enough, you all have parasites you're living and breathing. You live in this country. Wherever you live that you're watching this, you most likely have parasites. And like I said in the other video, I hope I said it, we stopped doing this 75 years ago, cleansing ourselves and detoxing ourselves twice a year minimum. But a parasite cleanse and a mold cleanse and a heavy metal cleanse are hard on the body, because the body is created so beautifully. God did such a miraculous job in creating us to protect us from all the things in this world that He knew that we were going to be hit up on. We weren't created to deal and live with the amount of bombardment and toxins that we have. I'm on a cell phone, and that gives off EMFs, and the digital world that we live in, and the air that we breathe, and the food that we eat, and everything is just not as clean as it was when God created everybody. So we have all of this stuff, and like, I just need to be gracious with myself as I take you on this journey with me. It's not easy, and the last 24 hours were hard, because I'm probably going to heal my liver and gallbladder for the first time in my life, and I can't wait to feel good again. I can't wait to feel normal again. I can see the inflammation leaving my body. I'm on week 4 of using the Thera3 sauna that you guys have heard me talk about. I understand at such a deep level what's going on in my body. I understand why I've had gallbladder and liver pain probably for 30+ years. Parasites are insidious. Heavy metals are really toxic. And when you start to kill off these parasites in your body, and you start to get the mold out of your body and get the toxins out of your body at the same time that's all happening, the parasites give off heavy toxins. And if you don't have a binder in your body to take them out, it makes you much sicker. And I've been taking a binder faithfully twice a day, before I get in the sauna and before I go to bed. And I started to use a bowel mover because it's so incredibly important to keep your bowels going. And because I've lived constipated for so long. I don't know about any of you out there, but I'm not embarrassed to say, I mean, my kids are probably going to be mortified if they ever see this or someone brings it to their attention. But it's embarrassing to be bloated, the kind of bloated that I was for so long, and to worry. Like, it keeps me from wanting to be out because I don't want to have to pass gas. I don't want to have to deal with what happens if I have to go to the bathroom. And I want to be able to be home so that I don't have to deal with that being ashamed or being nervous about it. And I want you to understand that you don't have to be like that. You need to heal the gut once and for all. And that's what this journey is all about. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm writing the guide. But I'm not just writing one guide. I'm in the process of writing several. One on liver health, one on dry brushing, one on using the sauna, why you need it, and your kidneys, everything are going to be in there, and the herbs that you want to use, and meal plans. And like, I've gone back, and it's what I wanted to do 2 years ago, but it wasn't the right time. I've gone back and I have probably close to 150 recipes for people who want to eat keto, low carb, carnivore. And I'm going to start creating cookbooks and all kinds of things so that you can take that and really utilize it for yourself and change your own health. That's what matters most to me, is that my journey, my trial becomes your blessing and allows you to take the journey and know that you can do it. I didn't get this far because I didn't take chances. I didn't get this far because I didn't try all the things. And it's okay to try something and it doesn't work. It's okay to try the diet and it didn't work for you. It's okay to go on all these different roads. And then you get to the place like where I am right now. There's people that have reached out to me and said, but you need to do this, you need to do that, and make sure it's not this or that. Thank you so much for wanting to share your journey and your opinion. But I know for me, and that's the same thing for each one of you, you have to know for you where you're at in your own journey. I know that parasites leach vitamin B out of your body. And the reason that you're most likely so tired is because you need vitamin B. I'm already taking vitamin B complex. I know that not everybody just has to do one parasite cleanse. And sometimes you may have to do parasite cleanses on the full moon for the next 9 months. I know that some people are going to take a really long time to heal because they didn't get where they are overnight. And that's something that I talk about all the time. Everybody is unique because everybody is unique. And your body is not like my body, and your genetics are not like my genetics, and your struggles are not my struggles. So you need to hear me say that there's no one protocol for every single person. I'm just going to walk you through and be a guide to you. And what I've decided to do, and what I am really proud of, is I'm starting to blog again, and I'm going to give out all kinds of information again, but I'm also going to create some type of membership program. I'm going to sell my hard work. I've worked for 30 years to have this kind of information over and over and over again to be able to help thousands of people. And so I'm creating things that I think other people will just benefit from, and meal plans, like I said, and how to do certain things, and how to really utilize a rebounder to drain your lymphatic system, and dry brushing, and why it's so important, and castor oil packs and why they're so important. But you're not going to have to go and do all the digging because I've already done it, and I'm just going to help you and guide you each step of the way to be able to get healthy. And you're going to choose and pick what works for you. You're going to choose and pick which supplements are going to work for you. You're going to choose and pick the best way to get yourself healthy. And I hope that you feel empowered to do that. And even though my heart is breaking for my own journey, and knowing that so many people are struggling, because over 2,000 people reached out to me in 2020 alone that had not found the results that they were hoping for from ketogenic diet, from the carnivore diet, and they just want to feel better. And that's the tears that I'm actually crying today, is not just for myself and the pain that I've been feeling, and knowing that I'm getting one step closer, and knowing that I'm doing the right things. It's so much more than that. So I welcome you on my journey, and I hope that my vulnerability to come here and share with you and say, it's hard to go through a detox of this level, But when you're given the right tools and you know you're on the right track, you'll have the same hope that I do to go through it thankful, praising God, and you'll be grateful for this journey because you'll know that it makes you even stronger, and then you're going to shine a light so that people in your life can have the exact same roadmap out from not feeling good and from getting healthier. And what better time to start this journey than before the season where everybody gets sick because everybody's eating too much sugar. I personally don't, but I know that 90% of the population does, and now is the time to boost your immune system. And when you take care of it and you tenderly, carefully, safely go through a detox, your body is going to be that much stronger and healthier. And you need to make sure that your digestive tract is working the right way, that you have enough HCl, and that you are eating the right kind of foods to help support your body, that you're truly hydrated, and you're hydrated on the right kind of water, and you're truly using a sauna that's not going to hurt you, because if your sauna has EMFs, you're hurting yourself, and then you're just sitting in an electric radiating box, and that's not good. So take a deep breath, put your hands on your heart. I heard Mel Robbins say this today and literally just felt everything she said. It's her new book, The High Five. Put your hands on your heart and remind yourself that you're okay, that you're living and breathing today, that you were given another chance, another opportunity to get it right, that you're able to make the better choice for yourself because you know that you're not alone. And the pain that you're feeling, you are not alone. I see you, I hear you, and I just want to open my arms and just draw you in and say, it's going to be okay. One day at a time, doing the next right thing. One day at a time, seeking God and his love for you and his just peace for you, and allowing your heart to be lifted up even during the struggles and the suffering that you may have to go through physically, and to know you're not alone. So you're heard, and I just ask you all to remember that when you're meeting other people, when you see other people, when you hear a story like mine, or when you walk through life with other people, be kind, be gentle, be caring, because you never know what someone is going through. Just because they're able to carry a smile on their face doesn't mean that they're doing okay. It might mean that they're silently suffering and they don't share it with anybody. And this is my greeting to you, my offering to you, to say it's okay that it's not okay. Because in that offering to yourself that I'm okay, and even though it's not okay now, it's going to be okay. That tomorrow's another chance for me to do better tomorrow, to take care of myself. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody. You can't be a good wife. You can't be a good daughter. You can't be a good friend. You can't be a good mother. You can't be a good husband. You can't be a good father. You can't be a good career person in whatever it is that you do. And you can't help other people until you heal. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. And that's why I keep coming back and sharing my journey with you, because as I continue to heal and as I keep getting enlightened in my faith and in this health journey, I can offer you the exact same healing. And that's what I hope that I'm doing today, is that you too can take this journey and become the best you. So learn to live, to do his will with me. And I just say, God bless you all. Thank you for watching.